Progressive is the largest truck insurer, and that brings with it some experience, obviously, and some leverage that helps the drivers.
You betcha. Progressive's been the number one truck insurer now for some time. We've been in trucking for 30 years, and we have about 1,500 specialty trained truck adjusters throughout the United States. And we're very proud of the fact that we staff adjust, or Progressive employees only we only use Progressive employees to see truck losses that are insured with Progressive, because we invest millions of dollars in the training of our truck personnel to make sure they're aware of all these changes.
We talk about being underinsured, or maybe being ill-prepared for certain situations and not considering certain situations. What about being overinsured? Is there such a thing?
There is such a thing, Eric. A lot of drivers today, and we talk about this quite a bit, and owners are unaware of the changes in the value of their trucks.
Right.
And that also includes permanently attached equipment on those trucks.
Yeah.
So, again, I allude, you're a log hauler, or you're a debris hauler, or you're someone else that has attached cranes or moving equipment that's attached to the vehicle.
Yeah.
Assets have unfortunately deflated pretty quickly over the last year or two, and it's very important that you understand if you're paying too much premium for the value of your vehicle.
Yeah.
There's three primary ways that someone can understand the value of their truck. Look in sources like Truck Trader.
Right.
There's the Truck Blue Book online that you can go to and look.
Yeah.
And then you can call a few dealers and do what's called a market survey, where you can very specifically describe and look for comparable vehicles with the same options that your vehicle has.
Right.
And tell, am I paying insurance on the right amount, or do I have a belief that my truck's worth $80,000 and maybe it's only worth $30 or $40, so I'm probably paying too much in premium.
Right. And again, you just want to make sure that it's as efficient as possible. And again, you don't want to underinsure. We're not talking about cutting corners here.
That's right.
So you want to make sure that you're prepared for that. What are we seeing as far as the trends with the latest equipment that's coming out? What are drivers concerned with as far as the feedback you guys are hearing with new equipment, with newer trucks, and everything else that we've talked about?
Well, there's a couple of prominent issues that we are hearing about. The first is the trucks are so much more complex to repair than they once were.
Right.
So it's not at all uncommon, and I highly recommend with older trucks, nice equipment that's still out on the road, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20 model years old. You can repair those very efficiently using aftermarket parts and LKQ or manufactured recycled parts, and get your vehicle repaired very quickly and back on the highway very quickly to minimize your downtime. With the brand new trucks and some of these things, some of the new types of exhaust systems and the particulate filters and the engine management systems and the ECMs, new trucks can go down and be off the road for very long periods of time, because as a result of the economy, a lot of dealership systems don't carry near the inventory that they once did.
Sure. Right.
So you'll have a truck go down, you get it to a repair facility you have confidence in, only to find out the part might be on back order for 6 months.
Wow. That's incredible.
And we're seeing more and more of it, and it's a real tragedy. It's another one of those situations where you really have to understand what your insurance needs are on your truck. Many companies offer what's called rental with downtime. So if your vehicle goes down, you can get reimbursed for a comparable rental truck.
Sure.
And if for whatever reason you can't find a comparable rental truck, you can get a daily amount of downtime coverage to pay you revenue for those days that your truck is down.
Right.
And I've seen it make, time and time again over the last couple of years, I've seen it make a difference in whether or not a company survives an accident.
Wow, that's just amazing. We talk about new equipment and all the changes that have gone on there, but we also have to talk about some of the aftermarket stuff and some of the custom stuff. If you have some of those drivers out there that have a specific paint job, obviously they wanted that truck to look a certain way, and maybe a certain light scheme or whatever it might be along the way. I mean, what concerns are there when you have something and you're going to run into, again, sounds kind of superficial, but
Right.
it is a concern. It is an investment of yours. What should they be concerned with?
You know, one thing that business owners should know is there is a point when you reach diminishing returns on investments in capital equipment.
Yeah.
Trucks, unfortunately, right now, they are kind of at a significant all-time low in the value of used equipment. There are a lot of beautiful trucks available out there for purchase right now, and it has driven down the continued value in adding additional accessories and equipment to vehicles.
Yeah.
So we caution our insureds, and we caution people that we talk to, as you put money into some of the custom trucks, just realize that if there is a loss, you may or may not get the benefit back out of that investment. So many beautiful accessories. It's so tempting to load those buggers up. I mean, custom, cabs and custom seats and interiors and stainless steel wraps on the frame rails and the fifth wheel plates and all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. But when it comes time after an accident, certainly you're never going to get dollar for dollar out what you paid for them. But in some instances, it can actually reduce the value of the vehicle if it's an accessory that the market doesn't really accept. You have to be very cautious to invest wisely in, or go crazy with it, but just understand
the risk.
Understand the risk.
Yeah, wow. It's always great talking with you, Chuck. Thank you so much. And, of course, if they want to know more about Progressive Insurance.
Oh, please. A couple of great things. You're always welcome to contact us at 888-806-9598 or reach us on the web at www.progressivecommercial.com. We've got some great contests and giveaways going on right now, including two $25 daily cash gift certificates, as well as an F-150 we're going to be giving away, a Platinum Edition, very shortly. So go on and register.
That's great. Chuck Mozingo, we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Eric, very much.
All right.